Hello friends, it is that time again with that Erickson. It is November 27, 2016. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. I hope you had a great weekend with your friends and family. I'm very thankful for you being here watching this video. Most of all, I'm thankful for this game my channel will be devoted to. What game is that, you ask? Crowfall. Today we'll be taking a brief look into Crowfall, more specifically what it is and isn't, and why I am so crazy excited for this game. I'll be covering more specifics in other videos, such as Is This Game For You, gameplay, class guides, and anything else that you guys might want to see. Let me preface this by saying I do not want you to get too excited yet. The game is in early alpha stages, so it might be a year or so off. That being said, any content you might see is pretty raw and all a part of the testing process. The developers of the game have been kind enough to have no NDA on the alpha footage, which lets us make great content. That being said, let us just jump into a quick overview. Crowfall is a buy-to-play MMORPG with a VIP monthly subscription as of this video recording. It is not your traditional MMORPG, however we will get into that as well. Crowfall is being developed by ArtCraft Entertainment. The members of this team have made some of the most memorable games for me in my life, such as EverQuest and the masterpiece to me, Star Wars Galaxy. The gang at ArtCraft dubbed this as a throne war simulator. So it involves heavy strategy elements along with negotiation and a player-driven economy. Think of it as the love child of Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, the crafting system of Star Wars Galaxies, the skill system of the popular EVE Online, and PvP elements from many fan favorites like Shadowbane, Dark Ages of Camelot, Warhammer, things of that nature. As mentioned, it is in early alpha phases, so all footage should be taken as such, and much of this can easily change from time of recording to release. Speaking of release, this is currently not slated yet. We don't have a date. From my opinion, being in alpha right now, it might be somewhere late 2017 or possibly early 2018. However, don't hold me to those predictions. Things can change. I'm just hoping that they release it at the proper time when everything is perfect. So what is Crowfall at its core? It's a PvP game at heart with a strong player-driven economy. The basic quick rundown is the game will be broken down into campaigns, sort of like Warfronts. How long these will last and the rule sets will highly vary and change often, I'm sure. As they've mentioned at ArtCraft Entertainment, they have lots of different ideas and they're looking to the community to come up with more campaigns, and they will be kind of created newly on the fly, which is amazing. These campaigns have victory conditions and other restrictions. After the campaigns end, you have a player-driven land housing space called the Eternal Kingdom, where you can go through your spoils of the campaign. Your account and who you are a crow, who are immortal beings that can inhabit the bodies. We call them vessels, as called here, to create your archetype. Those can be seen as your class. I'll go more into archetypes separately in other videos, so one by one, because there's a lot to cover. Your account is just one crow, and it is the sum of all your skills and learning. Hence, it has this account-wide skill system. This system is akin to EVE Online in that the training is time-based. So you can start your training and let that go for X amount of time and gain points even when you're not in the game. The complex crafting system in place will be also like Star Wars Galaxy's system, to me, which is one of the best crafting games ever. Materials matter, experimentation on those so you can make different variations of the item you craft, and you can even create blueprints to pump out multiple copies of like your best craft, for example. This will mean that all the best items and gear will be player crafted. With the way this system works, it will be a constant cycle of items and trading between players, which is so much fun. Think of it as a food chain between the players who like combat, crafting, and gathering, and all three will be viable styles for whatever your playstyle is normally in these types of games. The game is vast and it has a lot more to cover, so I'm going to have plenty of content on the channel, that's for sure. I haven't even gotten into the season system, and no, not a season like in League of Legends. It's like a real season, and it culminates with winter, where the resources actually start to get more sparse, and finding food is even more difficult. Yes, you can starve. More on that another time, and we'll go into that system and what is causing that what is causing that starvation, which is called the hunger. But that will be covered in other videos. So once again, guys, this is just a very brief overview of Crowfall. I would highly suggest that you head on over to crowfall.com, join the community, sign up. You can read the forums after a few days. You can sign up for beta. Better yet, you can even pledge. Crowfall has obtained over $10 million, which is incredible, in crowdfunding. You can get in on the early testing. You can leave lots of feedback. You can help shape this game, make your own content and videos. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please do not hesitate. Hit me up in the comments section below. I am brand new to YouTube, but not to gaming. I have 20 years experience with just about every MMO you can imagine, from Ultima Online to text-based MUDs, all the way up to Rift, Star Wars, World of Warcraft, you name it. Be sure to support me by smashing the thumbs up button on this video and subscribing. I plan to start slow, get you guys content every week or so. Let me know what you guys want to see, or no. I'll also be streaming more and more as the stability of the alpha grows, but as of right now, its main focus is crafting testing in the big world, they call it. So it's not really exciting to watch just yet, but as soon as it gets more and more exciting, you can be certain I'll have more content for you guys, streaming more. You can also join the Crusade. That will be our Crowfall guild / community. We are planning to be order-based. I didn't get into the order balance or chaos system yet, but those are kind of like the 3 factions. We'll get into that in other videos. But yeah, go ahead, check it out in the description. There will be the link to our guild site, which might change. We're not married to the name just yet, but we're getting to the point where we want to start thinking about what it will be, since we're so long off. Once the game goes live, I'll be streaming more and more, like I mentioned, and I'll try to stick to a more strict schedule. Thanks again, guys. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Till next time, this is That Erickson, and take care, friends.